All right, so what is the number one coaching tip for drilling technique? Let's take two combinations to give you the example. So the first combination we're going to use is the jab, jab, cross, right? And the second combination is 1-2 hook. All right, so two very basic fundamental combinations. How do we get the maximum technique and really coach technique with those two combinations? So one thing that you'll see a lot of coaches do is really break everything down and kind of take that practice element out of it. So you'll see a coach go jab, jab, and then they'll start talking about how to fully extend, recoil, fully extend, grab hold of the fist, turn it over, explain what that means, and really get detailed and break it right down. While that's happening, the boxer's doing nothing, right? They're just kind of learning the concepts, but they're not actually getting the practice. So my variation, my way of doing this isn't to break things down and stop the session. In boxing fitness, we want our clients, we want our boxers to keep working, get that calorie burn, feel what the punches are like. And what I prefer to do is repetition. That's the number one key to getting good technique, is repetition. So if we take the jab, jab, cross and we drill it 10 times, and every single time she drills that combination, I give her something else to think about. She immediately has to think about the concept, but has the chance to practice it right away. And that's the key difference. And that's why, in my opinion, repetition is the number one key to getting technique out of your boxers. All right, so quick example using the jab, jab, cross. So 5 times I'm going to give a different cue each time. So jab, jab, cross. Good. This time fully extend that right arm. Good. Keep the elbow down, turn the wrist over more. Good. Exhale with the punches. Good. Really turn the hips. Good. So there I gave 3 or 4 different cues. So every time she threw that combination, she had something else to think about. Not at once did she stop and have to like really stand there and listen to me. Execution of the technique every single time. Now another example with the 1-2 hook. So a couple of examples of cues you can use. We're going to drill it 5 times, and I'm just going to show you how we can keep refining that technique by doing the combination. That's the key. The repetition is the key. 1-2 hook. Good. Now this time we need to get a little bit more weight to your back foot when you land the hook. Good. Now I've got the weight transfer. Exhale with the shots. Make sure that right hand's nice and long. Good. Now I want a little bit more speed. Ba, ba, ba. Good. Now fully extend them arms. Turn the hips. Exhale. Tight core. Good. Again. Again. Nice long jab. All right, good. So I think we did like 6 or 7 right there, but you notice how in that short space of time, she still managed to execute 7 or 8 different attempts at the same combination whilst learning something along the way. I didn't stop it and break it down and start explaining. So there you have it. Real short, simple coaching tip for the day. Repetition is my number one tip for getting maximum technique. If you need to stop the session and really explain and break it down, that's totally fine. But I've found over the years of doing this, repetition of the combinations over and over and over again, and keep giving the different cues for what you want to refine the technique is the best way to do it. What do you think? What's your number one tip for drilling technique? If you're a boxer, how do you respond to cues, and how do you learn how to refine your technique? I'd love to hear it. Let me know in the comments. I'll do a video on it as well. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.